What's happening, people? Welcome back to another episode of Red Divided. Myself, Tommy.
You got Ade here.
And you got myself a very, very, very happy Ham.
Why are you happy?
What?
What happened? That's what I'm saying.
We beat Man City 1-0.
What is it?
I forgot. You guys don't watch football no more. innit? what's this topic again? Show the camera.
We got 3 points, bro.
Okay,
We got
you don't know what? Look at Tom. Tom's changed it. Tom's now wearing Starboy. He's a Starboy name wearing like Nike. I'm very, very happy. Very happy.
Cool. We'll get into it in a second. What are you saying? How's the week?
Yeah, good week. Good weekend.
Yeah.
How's
Quick.
your daughter's birthday? I did last week.
Yeah, last Sunday turned 4. So
Wicked.
So celebrating. Thank God.
Cool. All right.
A shout out to our boy Saeed on his car
Yeah.
yesterday that we was all at, which was
All
lovely.
that, yeah.
Beautiful ceremony. So
Cool.
bless him and the missus.
We saw we sort of fight at the pub after.
Oh, yeah,
They were
yeah,
making
yeah.
noise. You know what she said to Ham?
You guys enjoying?
No.
Oh yeah, you don't know, bro.
We walked down the road there and we start. She was just screaming, and then she was like, "Boys, do you want to earn yourself £100?" To smash his window.
Yeah.
Ham said it's gonna cost you more than that, love.
They were good. I don't know what happened. I think something must have happened in the pub. They might have got kicked out like 4 or 5 girls,
Yeah.
but whoever they were beefing was still inside.
Okay.
So they were doing a lot of screaming, took their shoes
I
off.
told you because you're black.
Yeah, exactly.
I said that she was on it. She wanted them to come out,
Yeah.
smashing the window, banging the door.
Come outside. I was just like, oh, she live in a nice neighborhood, bro. She's like the hood. A nice neighborhood, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
All right, cool. We'll get into it. First, people, if you can please subscribe, comment, like, and share with friends and family. And as I said last week, I don't think we did have a comment, but it wasn't so much about a question. It wasn't a question for us really. So, but if you have a topic that you want us to discuss, just comment, let us know. And then we'll pick it up. Hopefully we can just create a segment for that towards the end of the show or something where
And if you want to come in, let us know. We'll
and that's another
come and
thing.
sit here and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another, because I actually had a voice note from one of our friends. I'd say his name is Michael, and it's cussing me saying, "I've just noticed you have this mile. I guess you guys haven't called me up once." It was, you know, the worst thing about it, he answered his own. My response, he knows what my response will be, and he answered it while speaking on the voice note. Said, "I know you're probably going to listen to this and roll your eyes."
Yeah, damn right.
That's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
So, but don't worry, Mike. We'll get you on.
Yeah.
So anyone else that do want to come on, let us know, and we'll organise that. Cool. Let's just go straight into it. Obviously, busy weekends of games again. This is the last game before international week. The table's shaping up nicely.
Very nicely.
Well, not for us anyway, but so much for at the moment, not even for you, because your North London rivals are.
I bet Spurs though, man.
On top.
Spurs, though.
But obviously today was probably one of the I won't say it was the best game, but the most anticipating games of the season so far. And it was obviously yourself against City. Obviously, I'll let you go into it. I just thought it was a cagey match for me personally. I didn't think any one of the teams wanted to commit. I think we've been spoilt within the last 2-3 games, like from the last season, and there was one towards the end of like the previous season. So we've been spoilt with like great football and the managers tactically trying to outwit each other. Whereas today I just thought it was quite cagey and no one really wanted to commit. I don't know whether it's because it's earlier in the season, didn't want to give much away, but it was always going to be that type of game that only takes one to win it. And fortunate enough for you guys got it. So
Thank you, Nathan Ake.
So what are your thoughts? What are you saying?
Yeah, no, I was over the moon, man. I was over the moon at the final whistle. I didn't celebrate the goal. Even as late as it was, I didn't celebrate the goal because of the respect I got from Man City. It's 4 minutes. I think it was 3 minutes to go and then 4 minutes stoppage time. So that's still 7 minutes. And I thought, let me not celebrate. Let me be the sensible one. I saw my manager going mad. I saw the players going mad. I saw the fans. Big up the fans, by the way. I thought the atmosphere sounded amazing in there. Obviously, shout out Stills. I'm sure he'll be able to give me more feedback when I speak to him. But in general, in terms of the games, I thought it was like a chess match. And I could understand how some the neutrals might have been watching it and thinking, oh, this is fucking boring, man. Like I want to see two teams
I thought it was
go at it. You know what I'm saying? Go at it. But I think my manager and their manager has learned a lot of each other watching us play last season, and as well as the Charity Shield game, which was a nice little barometer and whatnot. And we would have tweaked things like just even starting Jorginho and Rice together is already a tweak already when you look at that lineup and whatnot. And then him also moving Bernardo Silva from right wing where he's been playing to say, no, you're going to play as a 6, and completely bypass that idiot Calvin Phillips that doesn't even play football and whatnot. So you can see both managers already trying things already. And then the game was very much, like Tom said, KG, yeah, that's why I said it was more of a chess match, because I thought it was like neither team was willing to risk it to make a mistake. And our football is based on risk. How we play, how Man City play.
Right, I wanted to.
Yeah. I'll get to him. I'll get to him. But both teams, because both teams want to play through the lines as much as possible, that involves an element of risk in it. And I don't think either team was willing to risk. So you used to Gabriel and Saliba literally pass the ball to each other a lot with Raya, because it's just like fizzing it into midfield. But if it gets caught from Rico or Kovacic or whatnot, it's a turnover. And I don't think we went to risk a turnover. I don't think they wanted to do that either. So they're very much, the first half was very even. I think the whole game was even, to be fair, because I wouldn't say that they deserved to win. I wouldn't say that we deserved to win. But I think if you look at the stats and everything, I think we shaded it a bit in terms of like the shots on goal. I think possession was 49 to us, 51 to them. So it's very much an even game.
Yeah,
but the good thing for me is when I was watching it, I never felt that my goalkeeper was under any pressure. But then they could say the same for them as well, innit? Obviously, because we're playing Man City, to not feel like it's a barrage of chances, it's an onslaught. Never felt like that. You know what I'm saying? Even when they had possession, it never felt like, oh my God, they're passing us to death here. Because whenever that was happening, you saw Declan steal it a lot of times and whatnot. And we weren't great, but I didn't think they were great. And I thought in terms of their performance and what the manager asked of all the players and whatnot, that was great. That's exactly what Arteta would ask them. Be solid, be compact. Don't give nothing away cheaply. I know we want to play our football. I know we're the home side, but still, you know what I'm saying, use your brain, innit? Like, use your brain. And you saw it. And I thought, to a man, all the boys are brilliant. William Saliba keeping Haaland quiet. And not just him, Gabriel as well, who I thought was superb as well, who I always think goes underneath the radar. But I think Gabriel's been a solid centre-half since we bought him. And people forget that he's also young. He's also 24.
The thing is, he's the Vidic to the Rio.
Yeah. And Vidic was a top centre-half. Whether Rio was a top, so was Vidic.
Everyone likes the prettiness of it.
Exactly. But I thought Saliba was brilliant. I thought he was brilliant. I thought Jorginho put in a good shift for the 70. I thought the subs my manager made as well was brilliant as well, because you could see that Pep reacted to our start in the second half. So I thought how we started the second half was Martinelli coming on, injected that pace, injected the energy, and I thought we started the second half really strong. But then Pep's seen it and hasn't wasted time and gone, okay, cool, triple sub. And when he made a triple sub, I thought Matthias Nunez, and I think, who else did he bring on? Doku and Stones. Yeah. But I think Nunez coming on, I think that kind of tilted it back in their favour. And then Arteta's done the same. He's reacted and gone, okay, cool. Zena, you're coming off. Tommy, you're going there. Havertz, you're going up top. Eddie, you're coming off. And Thomas, you're coming off. Or Gino, just to settle it with Rice. And I thought when that happened, it now shifted back to us in terms of not control, but we looked better again. And then that's when we got our goal in it in the last 5 minutes. So I thought overall the performance wasn't, it's not a 10 out of 10 how you wanted to see free flowing. But for our Arsenal fan, it was satisfying because it was a solid, compact, resolute performance.
And you need that sometimes.
And it's Man City. They're the best. They're the best team in the world, best team in Europe, innit? So, and we ain't got. They're saying they ain't got KDB, they ain't got Rodri. We didn't start. We didn't have Saka, and Martinelli didn't start, and neither did Partey, and whatnot. So that was also pleasing as well that we won without most people think Saka's our best player. So to win without him was also satisfying. But it was just great to have Martinelli back, and just seeing the depth of the squad, like the substitutions that we can make, our quality never dropped, and that's been my biggest fear over the years, isn't it? Like, let's get a collective of 15, 16 players that are interchangeable, like we were saying before we come on. And I think we've got that. So, shout out to the manager who I think got it tactically spot on, and the players who implemented the tactics. But I couldn't even think of who a man of match would be, because all the boys to me were brilliant. But and that's good. Like I said, Tom said we're top of the table with Spurs, but I don't even look at Spurs. I don't see them, like, because it's Spurs, and they'll be Spurs, and they'll probably go lose 6 or 7 in a row or something soon. But super satisfying, man. It's time, man. We had to beat them, man. We had to beat them finally, bro. They be spanking us in the league.
It's a long time coming.
Because every time people say we had a great season last season, I say, the aggregate score against City last season was 7-2. It was 7-2. That's not fair, bro. For them to be our closest rivals. So this year, we've definitely obviously bridged the gap with the Community Shield and today's performance, and hopefully just give the boys like supreme confidence that,
which you need.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We can go all the way this year.
It's a shame we got a break, because it would have been a great platform. Go on,
Yeah. No, but brilliant from the boys today, man.
Cool. Yeah, Ade, what are you saying about the game? Anything? Do you differ from like what Ham's saying?
No, I don't think anyone like dominated the game.
Yeah.
Obviously, the first half, City had like the chances that you'd be like, oh shit, chances, but they still didn't dominate. Like they had chances in terms of like the Ake chance, and was it who had a chance right before that?
Yeah, they had two in a quick succession. That one,
So
and then Raya's mistake with Alvarez.
Yeah, and that was literally it. But
That was it in the first half, though.
It felt very cagey. Like both sides were keeping it tight. So that's how I saw the first half go. And then, I don't think I viewed it much differently than how Ham saw it. So good win from Arsenal. It wasn't like blinding football that you're gonna believe, but football's football, bro. Like it is what it is. Sometimes you do what you need to do to win. Doesn't mean it wasn't a good game.
And if you do that, you end up losing 4-1 or 3-1 like we have. Like we've been naive in the past because we play good football, so we've gone okay. Let's go match our football against there, and you get beat.
Like I love good football, but I also love being practical. Like if it just isn't, if you just need to do something else to get over this line, you can go back to what you were doing before, but just be practical.
I've always said in games like this, to be honest with you, it doesn't matter how you get it. When you're playing the top six, especially something like
no one's gonna remember.
There's something you're in a position. You're both in a position where you're going to be challenging for the league towards the end of the season. It just doesn't matter how it comes. Like,
I'm just greedy though, because as an Arsenal fan, I've been spoiled. I still want us to play well and win, but I'll take the 3 points even if we don't play well.
Play one,
in the big no,
play one, lose.
But I still want to play because the Arsenal Wenger way it is. You still want to play well, innit?
Boy, Wenger's been gone for a little while.
But his DNA is on the club that we must play good football, and in order to win some of the big games, like Tom said in the day, just the 3 points.
Look at every game individually.
100%, 100%.
That's why you respect the managers that made the tweaks, because each team you play is different.
Yeah. And even that means if you're tweaking it tactically, if you're tweaking it with the personnel, you're doing something in it to deal with that game in isolation. And I thought that's exactly what we done today.
Cool. We'll come back. Obviously, the first time you lost this season will be against Lens, right?
It was Lens,
Sorry, Lens. What are your thoughts on that game? And obviously, there's been a lot of noise about Bukayo Saka as well, about whether he should have played. I know, obviously, I watched the game with you last week, Saturday, and he wasn't happy that he started him against Bournemouth. You thought you shouldn't have started. Against Lens, what was your thoughts on him starting? Did you have any issue him starting on that day, and just talk about the performance as well?
No, the Saka thing, because mine is not revised history. You know, you got some Arsenal fans saying, "Oh, he shouldn't have." No, like Tom said, he shouldn't have played the Bournemouth game for me. So I don't. Whether he's told the gaffer that I'm good to go, he's young and he's going to want to play in it. And the medical department probably told Arteta as well that he's good to go, but he's probably in the red zone or something. So you know they got zones and that for their players now, innit? And he's probably gone, okay, cool. I think that's a game where he could have said, Reece, this is for you, and B, you're gonna do just like when you listen to the players now, better than players say that's how Ferguson used to treat them. You're not gonna play this game, son, but you're gonna play the Champions League game. And I think with B being borderline with coming off, getting he gets kicked the most, innit? I just thought that he shouldn't have played the Bournemouth game. So then when he got injured in the Lens game, I just thought it was an accumulation of, like, bro, it was gonna happen eventually, innit? So take him out. And a game that we were gonna
playing, it's worse, right?
And I know he tried to make it seem like no, it was an individual, like he got hit, so he could have. I just thought it was an accumulation of things. So I don't think he should have played the Bournemouth game, let alone the Lens game. But I don't think the performance was bad though. Like it was literally a game of fine margins. Like if Trossard scores his goal just after half time, or Tomiyasu scores from the corner, which is literally point blank in front of the goalkeeper, we're not having a conversation of losing to Lens, innit? I think we controlled the game. I love the way we played in that game, to be fair, in terms of the control away from home against a good side. But we got undone once down the line. Trossard's not followed his man, and they scored a good goal. I don't think it's brilliant defending from Saliba as well, like obviously because he doesn't see the number 9. But other than that, I wasn't super hypercritical of the game because I thought the boys were brilliant. Like Declan Rice said in his interview, like, bro, we pretty much controlled the whole game. I was like, we didn't take our chances and we kind of slipped up for their goal. But other than that, I don't think it was nothing crazy. Like if it was a bad performance, then I'll be pissed. But it wasn't a bad performance. You know what I'm saying? Trossard scores, Tomiyasu scores to win the game 2-1, 3-1 and get the hell out of there. So I think we'll beat them at home anyway, and I think we'll qualify. So that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
But I just hope B's thing isn't, like I said, because he's got international break. I just want Gareth to.
He's been called up.
He's been called up. Yeah, so I'm just hoping that. And Gareth is saying, we got the best medical team. We'll let them know what. No,
Yeah,
the brother's not. The brother's not. The brother's not playing, bro.
You don't need him.
Yeah, he's not playing, bro.
Who has England got?
Doesn't matter.
I don't give a fuck who we got. He called up Jarrod Bowen. Let Jarrod Bowen play right wing, bro.
To be honest, it's one of those ones that we qualify, we win all the games, we just move on.
Yeah.
Maybe they might have 80.
To be fair, obviously he doesn't have to play him. He shouldn't play him. But you can say the same for Arteta too, because I know Arteta hasn't given him a break himself.
Yeah, 100%.
So you can't now expect England to do him.
No, Gareth has called him up. No, but what? Yeah,
yeah.
So what they've got to do is do what we done is assess him. If you think he's good to play, fair enough. That's even.
But ideally, in the ideal world, you don't want.
I want him to go, but no. But in the ideal world, I want B to be smart and be like, I'm gonna have to sit these games out, bro.
Yeah.
I got Chelsea away when I come back from international, bro. I don't need to play against where we were playing these games, bro. Let Jarrod play, bro.
Same thing with Bournemouth. Everyone looks after themselves. That's where the issue is.
Yeah, and I get that. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, look, it's a nice way for you guys to finish off like the Premier League right before international.
Yeah, 100%.
And obviously you've got a hard one coming back because Chelsea just come right on form as well. They're scoring goals. Obviously, they're still quite vulnerable at the back.
They're back to back, innit? They beat Fulham.
Yeah,
Fulham, Burnley, innit?
Yeah,
back to back. Yeah.
So, but yeah, look, that's another game you got. We'll talk about that when that comes. Adi, your boys, I see you're wearing the kit today for once.
Well, you know what? Yeah,
this is where I chill.
I was not gonna wear it, but it's only the 3 points that allowed me to wear it. If not
the performance.
Not the performance.
Before we actually talk about yesterday, let's go into like Wednesday, because on Wednesday I didn't watch the game, innit? I didn't.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was in Portugal. I went for a wedding, and I think I was selling ham, so I was checking the score on the table. So this, when they're doing the ceremony, giving speeches, and I was checking the score and trying to so I can just see everything live. So we scored. I was like, oh yeah,
because you went 1-0 up, innit?
We went 1-0 up. Then I was 1-1. I think, what the fuck is going on there? Bear in mind, I've got people on the table that are looking at me. This guy is mad. What's wrong with him? I'm just swearing underneath my breath. And 2-1. I'm like, okay, cool. 2-2, because they're scoring straight after. So I think, what the? I'm just swearing on the table. They're just looking at me. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? They put some madman on our table. Then a red card, I think, and then I see all the message coming through.
Oh, Casa, yeah.
What's going on? I'm thinking. Then I saw miss penalty and all of that. Thinking, I was just going up.
What kind of game is this?
Yeah, what kind of game is this? Without me not having the opportunity to actually watch the game. Then I saw the last, then I saw it. Obviously, on Flash Score, you saw the
big chance.
The dot coming through. I just took my 3-1, and everyone's looking. This guy is mad. I knew it was over. I knew we weren't going to score after that. But yeah, I didn't watch the match. So what was it like though? But I did watch the highlights afterwards.
Being frank and being honest.
Yeah.
It wasn't a hard game for us. It wasn't. Even watching it on the night, I didn't feel as if, even with the performance we put in, I don't feel as if we should have lost that game. And that's the annoying thing, because ultimately we did lose the game. So that changes the narrative entirely. Because they made mistakes, that's what led to us losing. But when the game started, we had control of the game. I was like, okay, this should be a nice game. They're playing a bit more football today. So I was like, okay, this is calm. Then we scored.
Because Højlund scored, didn't it?
Højlund scored.
Yeah.
And we were having chances, the boys were playing football. We were controlling the game. But it's always that thing that was susceptible at the back. Because obviously they equalised. It was the Saha goal. And I
thought that was a joke.
Yeah, it was just one ball.
Yeah.
They're just so messy. We're so messy at the back, and it's lots of individual mistakes that happen. So obviously when we conceded, so it was 1-1, and then we picked up again. But they were having chances here and there, but it was still us. I didn't see it as a hard game. Then we scored a second goal. And I swear you not, I kid you not, I expected it to be 4-1 after that. Because we were on top, there was nothing.
Because Højlund had scored before that, innit?
So it was 2-1.
No, but the one that got disallowed.
The one that got disallowed.
Yeah.
So at this point, we're on top. There's nothing. I'm not even worried. I'm thinking, okay, this game's going to end 4-1. Because we're coming at them.
So there's no part of you that thought this is Man United?
It did not, the game, what the game had shown me, it wasn't a hard game for us.
Yeah.
And then they can conceded straight away, and I'm just like, what's wrong with these guys? everyone's just irresponsible.
That was down Amrabat's side, isn't it?
That was down Amrabat's side.
Yeah.
And that's when he got turned. That was disgusting.
And before that happened, there was another time where that player beat him and Amrabat was trying to chase him.
Yeah.
But you can see they're not mates.
He gave him a yellow, innit? Yeah.
Not mates.
But he just dragged him. He just said, "Fuck this, man."
I think that was even 3 times.
Yeah. He said, "Fuck this,
He
bro."
was chasing him, but the guy ran the ball out.
Yeah.
So you've already seen that you can't keep up with him for pace. So adjust for that. Obviously, they didn't learn. They conceded. That was 2-2. Then, obviously, errors. Same errors that they were making yesterday with the passing. They get the ball. Onana makes a pass. Stupid pass. But obviously, we had to get him for distribution. We had to get...
Distributor.
We had to get a keeper that
All
can
he's been distributing his errors. That's what he's been distributing.
But they wanted us to get someone that can distribute. So obviously he came and distributed it to whoever he wanted to distribute it to. And it's the same thing. Casemiro, as much as he's a mature player, he's an experienced player. Once he sees someone makes a mistake, he goes all in. So it's like last year when he got the red card, I think against Crystal Palace. Bruno made a mistake and then he came back, got the yellow card and got suspended for the Arsenal game. So same thing. He came in because someone's made a mistake, but it's just like, actually, if they're going to score, leave them to score because we need you on the pitch. So obviously that happens. They missed the penalty because God is good, but then we're more stupid. So the third goal we conceded, it just had, because obviously we were on top after that, but it just had shades. You remember I was cussing Malacia last season against Spurs.
Yeah.
He headed the ball.
Oh, the Harry Kane one.
Exactly the same thing, yeah.
Started running forward.
Going,
Amrabat's got the ball. He's got the ball. He's the furthest back. The 2 centre-backs are in front of him.
Yeah.
So when he kicks the ball forward, Amrabat's already at the back.
Yeah, he's got to make up that. He's got to make up that yardage.
Get me? So now, at least, or one of the centre-backs drop off. So at least you're in the centre. So we don't get the ball and it just comes straight back.
And it comes straight through.
That's it. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's no.
It was elementary.
I saw them looking at the side. I was thinking, what the fuck are you looking at the side for?
My man's playing them on. My man's playing everybody on side.
It's not meters. It's years.
My man's playing everyone on side.
And after that, it was that was it. Obviously, people, and it's a shame. I feel bad for Onana because anything that can be done, that they can even, as long as he's on the pitch, they're going to try and blame him for something. And it's just the narrative of playing for a big club like Man United. So I don't feel as if that game should have been hard. I think we should have won it, but we did what we do. And I think, but maybe the aim was to go to Europa League and win that shit. So
because what's that, played 2, lost 2 now?
It's done. Unless we beat Copenhagen twice and then beat Galatasaray, it's done.
Yeah. Now, because I was talking to my so I was watching the highlights. I didn't watch the game, and it just brings down, like, I know ultimately the pressure is on the manager, but the players has to take a lot of responsibility, because if we're not creating chances, we can easily say, look, that's the manager's fault. You're creating chances, the manager can't physically put the ball in the back of the net for you. You've got to do that. And then you're now talking about individual errors that the defenders are making. It's like, the manager can't do anything about that if you guys are just being pure idiots. If you can't use like your common sense to think, okay, cool, look, I'm the last man back. Kick the ball out. I got to get out. But you're strolling out.
Yeah. To be honest, I didn't even look too bad on him because it was pretty much straight away. Right? He's not a man with pace. But at least I expected those centre-backs not to be on the same line. The thing is, I didn't watch the game, so I can't really provide context, because if it's just silly, because if you have that, he had the ball there, why are you kicking it long? That means you can bring the ball forward then. In that case. Yeah, but I think the winger was in front of him.
Oh, okay.
Off the top, I'm trying to picture it. But he kicked it long, so he probably could have done something else. But from what I remember, the winger was in front of him. But then, why the 2 centre-backs in a line when you're...
Who were the centre-halves today? Varane and Lindelof?
And you're both here, and he's here. One of you drop off.
But
I hear what you're saying. We were pushing. But you still use your brain.
Common sense, because I just see Icardi right behind them, and it's just...
It was a nice finish from him as well.
Now, but look, move on.
I'm loving it anyway.
And then move on. We're going to Europa League.
They might not even made that, though.
No, we'll make it.
Bro, who's saying Copenhagen's not going to finish above you, bro?
Allow us for now. Allow us for now. Nah, it's tough. It's tough. Because I looked at it and I was like, no, we're done. That's the way I saw it. We're done. What, you want to go to Turkey and guarantee 3 points? Can't guarantee 3 points.
No. That hostile atmosphere and the way you guys are playing, that look fragile.
So now we have to beat Copenhagen home and away.
Yeah.
As a base. That's just the base.
And even that ain't a banker.
That's just the base.
Yeah, that's not a given still.
Cool.
Anyway, we both lost, so move on.
We'll move on. Let's just move on to like yesterday's game. Scotty,
the Scott McTominay show.
he came to the rescue yesterday. Obviously that was a free. We was all together yesterday anyway. So we before you met us, obviously, because I knew you was driving to make fun, bro. Because I knew all I was thinking is when Ham gets it, he's gonna rip us. He is going to rip.
When we conceded, this was my fault. So you just want me to be insulted every day. That's literally all I thought. Like, this is what you want for my life.
Yeah, but we once again watching that game over, create chances. We're making individual errors again. So it's just so much. There's only so much the managers. And one thing I like about the manager, he's not like in previous years. There's this like set of players that it doesn't matter how they play, other managers will always play them. Like he's not afraid to take players.
He took Marcus off yesterday after an hour.
He took off Casemiro off as well.
Yeah.
So he's not afraid to take these players off. So that's one thing I do respect about him. Like he's constantly trying. Like, look, I am gonna try new things. If I'm gonna fail, let me fail. But I'm not gonna allow the players that I have trust in, the set of players that we think that will take us forward, do rubbish. So the only person that I obviously is only Bruno. Is only Bruno. And I think with Bruno is just knowing that he has that element of surprise that at any given time he can create anything out of
But they took from Rashford, so.
But then no, you see Bruno. I feel like Rashford's personality, he can take if they sub him off after now, he can take it.
Cry.
I think Bruno would actually throw a tantrum, take the arm, and then just cause a bigger scene.
He just won't come off the pitch.
Whether it's just like, listen, you're not playing well, come off. I feel Bruno would he would take it personally. He might start crying. It's like hitting people.
And the thing with Rashford is just because like he hasn't been on form, although he can create anything out at the moment out anything, but it's just
biggest threat, isn't it?
It's just when he gets into that position and he does beat 2 or 3 players, he's not making the right decision, the right finishes. He's just lashing that.
The one the other day was crazy. Ten Hag probably slapped him.
Yeah, you get what I mean. So
you
it's
see what I'm talking about. That's right.
When he tried to pass it,
he tried to pass it to Bernard, tried to pass it to Bruno.
Yeah.
But that's a player that's confidence is on
it's
on
gone.
the floor though.
It's slow, and that's the thing with him.
It's not even someone else. It's Bruno. You had to wait 10 minutes for him to get there,
and then the pass was under hit.
So it's like his frame of mind. I can understand why you would take him off.
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? He's just like, I'm not saying he can't create anything out of the ordinary. He can, but it's just even if he does,
well, and you can see it, innit? And I think fans have been saying that, though, innit? Like, listen, he's not playing well, take him out.
The football's not there.
Yeah,
because I was watching it and I'm like, these risky balls that they're giving in defence, we're not giving out front. All these quick balls that they should be playing up front.
Yeah, it's not happening.
It's not happening, but they're doing it in defence. So are you telling? Who did we play? Was it Arsenal that we played that Anthony was just crying on the wing?
Yeah, because the ball would get to him. Yeah, the ball would come to him. Yeah.
Same thing yesterday. People are waiting for the ball and it's not being switched. They're just passing it between each other. You're not doing any dangerous defense splitting passes where people are.
They're not risking it though.
Or send it to the wing where people are literally waiting. What's the reason that you pass? It's to open up some space so you can pass it somewhere.
100%.
The people are free. They don't even need to make the pass. They're free, but you don't make it. So I still need to see that football. I appreciate him making the subs.
Yeah.
Did the win paper over the cracks though? Did the win paper over that the performance wasn't a? Because I got mixed reviews from Twitter and you know me, I always watch United View and all them.
No, so we take the win, but so what I watched, because I watched a good 60 minutes before I left home, and it was just we're at the same level. You go, I go.
Okay.
You go, I go. So like the way City and Arsenal were playing against each other, that's the way us and Brentford looked.
Okay,
yeah.
So
it was that type of performance where you're not gonna complain too bad.
Yeah.
Like the whole squad is low in confidence at the moment, so we just
not McTominay, man. He's fire. Top goal scorer and all. Euros. Golden boot.
So we just need.
I was pissed, man.
We need a performance anyway that will give them a bit of confidence.
We need to smoke someone like 6 or 9.
Even if it's that last minute goal yesterday, that maybe that they will take some sort of confidence from it. Because I think look, I don't know, man, but as I said, definitely a believer that we don't have the squad to compete with the top boys, but the squad we have.
What do you mean we don't have the squad? In what terms?
To compete with to win a league. But I think the squad we have is good enough
To make
top four.
100%. Yeah, 100%,
Yeah, top 4. So top 4 is I think that squad is good enough for me. It's good enough for top 4. For me personally, I think even the depth of the squad is enough for top 4 for me.
Brighton's squad is good enough for top 4. We should be good enough for top 4.
Yeah, Newcastle wanting to go top 4.
But so it's just so I don't think we like the players. I don't think we like the players, but everything is just going wrong for the club. Like it's just I don't know. It's kind of like reminds me explanation when we used to talk about Everton, like when Frank was there and stuff. It's just like it doesn't matter who goes in there. See what I mean? And it might be a case where a lot of work that Ten Hag is putting in, it might be beneficial to someone else that comes after him. Not saying if it doesn't work for him. I'm not saying that it won't work for him. It'll be great if it's him that it works for. Because
he reached the benefit.
Exactly. But it might be a thing where you can only take us to a certain point where someone else will have to take that baton and then just
like he might come in and address what you see the culture thing that you don't have and the discipline.
Exactly.
But then the football inside, someone else comes in. Like, someone gets there and says, "Oh, the culture is actually decent there, and the discipline is decent." Okay, and now I can just focus on the football. Where Ten Hag is focusing on discipline, culture, football.
You know, I've always said that Everton's a poison chalice. As much as the club and the ownership and everything's been shit, this season they've played some tidy football. As much as they haven't gotten points all the time,
we still pray they get relegated though. We still want to relegated.
Don't mind, but they've played all right, and that shows an upturn in the footballing aspect, even though they're surrounded by shit. And I need to see that upturn in football.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Not saying anything about Ten Hag.
Like, we got issues, but I still need to see. I need to see something.
Have a philosophy. No matter what's happening around may mean we're not winning games, but at least we'll still be able to see stuff.
100%. And as a fan, that's it. That's what I say. As a fan, that's all you need. That's all you need to hold on to believe that there's better days ahead.
If I can't see that, then I can't have hope. Every game for me is just like, okay, I see what's happening.
Yeah, no, I get that. But I say, look, it's for me, like, it's hard to to criticize him at the moment because of like all the other challenges that he has to deal with. I mean, you shouldn't, like, a lot of clubs have gone through that phase where they've eradicated all the nonsense, and so the managers that's coming can just focus. Even if the manager like Arteta, when he just came in, even if he still has to deal with 1 or 2 issues, I don't think anyone's had to deal with this much shit. Do you know what I mean? And we're not talking about, and even if it's not, and I said because of United, the club that we are, everything else gets heightened. So there'll be certain things that will happen elsewhere that might not be a big deal elsewhere. Because of what's going on now, everyone's going to make a big deal out of it. So it's like he's dealing with so much, and in his head it's like maybe he has 5 hours for training or whatever it is, 2-3 hours, maybe an hour of this training might be on the phone like, what, get Sancho out of this club, or this is the what's this happening, like then during training you might be arguing with Sancho, or then is Aaron Maguire. I don't know, innit? I'm just
down to 11. So
he's chilling.
Yeah, so there might just be so many things that he might be like, you have to speak to the owners about stuff that he shouldn't really be doing.
What Fergie has to do.
Exactly.
Like what Fergie has to do. Fergie's done everything.
So, and he probably might not have enough time. But it's not an excuse for me, as I said.
No, I don't think so. I think if you're managing a big club, that's what comes of it.
No, I get that.
Parcel.
Yeah,
if you want to manage Bournemouth, and you don't want to manage Bournemouth, if you want to manage Arsenal, Man United, Man City, Chelsea, like Pochettino, that's why you get paid the big bucks, bro. You're not getting paid chicken change. You're getting paid big bucks, bro. Make sure the playing style is okay. Make sure the discipline is good. Make sure the culture is good. Make sure the recruitment is good. That's why we're paying you this big money to come and manage this big, probably the biggest team in football at the moment.
Yeah, now, I get that. Like I said,
and for him, it's such a big jump because he's coming from Ajax. As much as Ajax is renowned for their football, Ajax is a small club, bro.
Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah. Now look, it's mitigated signs. What I said, me personally, I can see signs in like we can't sustain good plays for long periods, but I can see signs of good play. We are creating chances. Not that we're just not creating any chances. There are chances that are being missed, ridiculous chances that shouldn't be missed. That are missed, and then there's bare individual errors at the back. So it's just So I can see personally little signs, but it's not enough. Like we should be doing better.
For me, because we're not creating chances. So. We're not doing anything above and beyond.
So
but the wins that win yesterday was massive though, because that's just to arrest the slide. Yeah, we can't. It's Man United. Can't keep losing
I'm
football
lucky
matches.
I wasn't
like
at
this.
home.
Yeah.
If I was at home, I'd have probably had a heart attack. I would have thrown the TV or something. Because I checked. Because I think I was talking to people. So when I checked, it was already 2-1. So I didn't go through the motions of the 2 goals. I just saw 2-1. But yeah, if I was at home, I'd have thrown something. I'd have
Nah, I was livid, man. I was livid. I was driving to you guys, and it was 1-0, yeah. So you know what I was doing? I was driving now, yeah. Obviously, I got flash score in it. So I looked down. I think, no, when I left my house, it was 1-0 in it. It was 1-0. Because Bournemouth scored, what, first half? Jensen scored first half, innit?
Yeah.
Boom. So I'm getting in the car now, driving, boom, boom. I thought, okay, cool, let me check flash score. I'm looking at the table. I can see that my goalkeeper has conceded fantasy Fulham, yeah? So it's 1-0, in it. So Fulham are drawing 1-0. But if the table is Fulham are 12th, United are 13th because they're losing, Fulham are 12th. Or something like that. But then I knew that Fulham were going to beat Sheffield United, innit? So in my mind, United are finishing the day in 13th position. Because all Bournemouth got to do is hold out, innit?
Yeah.
Then I checked it, yeah. I'm driving, and I see something come up, and I saw that it was 1-1. It's got McTominay. I was like, for fuck's sake, man. And then when I park, it's not until I park that I realised that you guys actually won the game. Like, I thought, cause when it was 1-1, it was 93 minutes.
Yeah.
So I think, oh, fucking heck, man. Okay, cool. They didn't hold out, and Buemo doesn't get extra point for clean sheet from midfield.
We'll take it.
But man will take the draw, innit? The draw is okay. As long as Man United don't win, I'll take the draw. I look at my phone, I see Scott Mac. You know the picture of Scott McTominay like running off. I think bruv, you only drew,
that
bro.
was like a proper like FIFA ending. When you scored,
No,
the
I
last
was
5 minutes of
livid,
FIFA,
man.
Everyone runs off. The camera follows you.
No, I was livid. But like Tom said, that might be something that is okay. From here, our season goes, or it could just be another. It's just another. Exactly.
There's so many.
It's just another one. I think we just want a game of football. That's it. It's not no season altering result. We just want another
And
game of football.
It could be, but I've been let down by that so many times. Look at how many teams have been let down. Chelsea every time. They beat Lyon.
Yeah.
It's happened so many times. Now I'm just like, let's just go with the flow. We'll see what happens.
No, but you guys are 10th. You know, climbing up there slowly but surely.
Goal difference is -3.
That's your goal difference. Shit, man. We're at +10 at the moment.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. Let's just quickly run up this week's Premier League.
Before we move on quickly, just going back to our game, because I had to bring this up because I was fucking furious.
We didn't even talk about the refs.
Mike Oliver. So I just want to know what you guys' opinion was on the first. So we'll go through it chronological order. Kovacic's tackle on Odegaard. What did you think it was?
The first one.
Yeah, the first tackle.
Yeah,
just one on Odegaard. Yeah.
Odegaard. Yeah, it could be anything.
No, what did you think when you was watching it? What did you think?
Initially?
Yeah.
I didn't. It can be a red. It can be a yellow. I didn't mind, to be honest with you, but I'll say a red. I'll say.
Yeah. What do you think, Ade?
Yeah. To be honest, I missed the initial tackle, but then when they replayed it, I thought, oh yeah, they're gonna send him off. But I could have also just been like, okay, they've left it as yellow, cool. Like my default was red, but it's one of those ones that it wasn't too far away from. If you said it was yellow, I'll just be like, okay, cool, yes.
Okay, so he stayed on, yeah. Remember, they never sent him to go and watch it back either, which for me was fucking shocking because the tackle was a shocking tackle. So it's enough. His job as a referee, is to protect the players, protect them. So him not doing his due diligence by them even sending, Mike, the tackle's a bit of a horror. You know, you might want to go check it yourself just to see if it's still a yellow, because he hasn't played no ball and he's literally gone through Odegaard's ankle, bro. They didn't even send him, Cool. What do you think of the second one on Declan Rice?
It's a foul, isn't it? Once it's a foul, that's the end of the game.
So it's a yellow card. So he has to give him a yellow, yeah?
The default. Well, as soon as it's a foul.
What do you think, Tom? He has to give him a yellow,
it's the
innit?
same. It's exactly the same. He should have just given
Once it's a foul, it's done.
So yours, he shouldn't be on the pitch.
It's just that simple.
Okay.
Once
So
it's a foul,
what
it's
Mike
done.
Oliver done, in my opinion, is he's seen it, and Mike's supposed to be the best. Him and Anthony Taylor are supposed to be the best two referees we've got in it, because them man there be refereeing all over the globe, Mike has. I don't like using the word bottle in it. I think it's dumb. It's a cop out in it. But what he's done, this is what I personally think. He's looked at it. He knows. That it's a yellow card. Mike knows it's a yellow card, but it's a big game, and he doesn't want to be the talking point. He doesn't want to influence the game, so he doesn't want to step in because he knows on any given day he's given a yellow for that tackle.
Isn't he the man that gave you guys 2 yellow cards before the break of play?
What do you mean?
Didn't he give Martinez?
Yeah, he's the same referee. He's the same referee. So in his mind, he's gone, I don't want to fuck this game up. I just want to leave it as 11-11. And by doing that, he is not doing his fucking job. Forget the fact that it's a big game. Forget the fact they want to keep 11. The tackle on Declan Rice is a yellow card. You missed the first one, which is a shock. you have to send him off, bro. You have to. It's just an inconsistency because Curtis Jones gets sent off last week.
I don't like that even thing out. So I was reffing a game a couple of weeks ago, and the player kept saying, "Oh, you gave that 50-50 to them. When are you going to give us?" I was like, "I don't play like that."
Yeah. Do your job. Do your job. Yeah. Do your job.
From there.
Do your job. Don't look at how Kovacic's fouled or the guard. No.
Big all of that. Big moment. Big game.
Yeah,
Want to eat.
The inconsistency in our game is a joke, man. Yeah, it's a joke. Bro.
I
get fucking joke, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely like if you're not gonna give the first, then obviously 100% like the second. There's no even like
as soon as the foul is done, it's not even a question.
I know we're gonna get obviously if we didn't win or we lost, they would have got an apology from Howard Webb saying we missed another one because I tweeted and I got people like the video assistant referee who is watching the thing back. What did he see on both tackles that he didn't say, Mike? We made a mistake here.
At the very least, just tell him to go and look at it. Even if you don't say you've made a mistake, go look at it.
Thank you.
Just go look.
Thank you. They slowed down Curtis Jones one so much last week. They didn't think to say, you know what? Yeah. We had one like this last week, and they might want to go look at it.
At the very least, just send him to go and look at it. That's it.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, let's round up the weekend games. Start with the Brighton and Liverpool one. 2-2. I was just pissed off that Salah scored.
Like Salah.
I was just pissed off.
Mohamed.
My captain, jeez.
What was I gonna say?
Mo
it was
Salah.
a good. They were unfortunate to go down 2-1. But that's what you get with Brighton at times. They're a bit laps at the back every now and then, and it was just they'll always give you a chance because they played well in the first half. I thought. They dominated the ball. They created chances. And obviously they got the goal from a mistake from Liverpool. I'm not too sure whether Alisson should have saved that or not.
When I didn't watch the match, I saw the replay. I was like, "What the fuck is he scoring from there for?"
Yeah, I think
it's the same one that happened to us this season.
I thought they blew the whistle.
Same one with Pereira and Ramsdale. Backtracking, you can't. Trying to save.
I thought they paused it because it just looked so.
No. The boys done want to hit it quick though. The boys seen it, spotted him.
Yeah. And then just 2 minutes of madness. Towards the end of not towards the end of the first half when you got the managers probably think, okay, cool, a minute left, going in
half time.
Half time. We play well against Liverpool, got good record against Liverpool. Come in half time and
they play well.
Yeah, but then obviously they gave it away within 2 minutes, and then the game could have been done earlier in the second half.
Grabbing back,
missed that chance.
I think
and at the same time, then when Brighton made it 2-2. Then Pedro...
Yeah, João Pedro's got a score.
João Pedro missed that chance.
Yeah.
At minimum, get on target.
Yeah, João Pedro's got a score, bro.
He's got to score that.
Ferguson scored that. They won the game 3-2 if Ferguson on the pitch.
Yeah, so look, it was... that
was a good game,
good game to watch.
Good game.
And big up the boy that plays centre mid, Baleba. First time I've seen him. I love watching new players, especially young black players as well. And he put in a good performance in centre mid today still.
And it's a shout out to their scouting network because they bought him to replace Caicedo, and they've got the attributes. They picked up.
He put in that performance still, so I'm definitely gonna be watching him.
All right, just quick run on this team. Wolves, Villa.
That was 1-1, innit?
Yeah, finished 1-1.
Yeah. Well, Aston Villa will be disappointed with that, but Wolves are slowly. Big up Gary O'Neill, man.
That's what I want to say.
Big up Gary O'Neill. Big up Pedro Neto.
Cool.
Big and Wang.
Yeah.
He's scoring the goals. Those two. Their problem
is they don't put the ball in the back of the net enough, innit? Big up Gary O'Neill, doing a great job.
West Ham, Newcastle.
Fantastic result for us.
Isak got
result for us.
Isak got 2. I knew Kudus was going to score because I'm not sure on West Ham's Instagram page they had Stoneboy.
Yeah, Stoneboy was there.
It was on there.
Stoneboy was telling them
my boy's going to score today.
Stoneboy was telling them, man, like, cool.
But yeah, no, fantastic result for us, as they said.
Fantastic result.
But you don't want Newcastle running away from you.
We need people to drop points now. That's all that's left now.
Cool. Palace Forest. That finished 0-0.
That's what we expected.
Yeah. And then you had
I will say with the Palace Forest, all I would say is big up Sam Johnson, because his thing is looking like if Ramsdale's not going to be playing for us, and I'm going to keep putting these performances for Palace, and Pickford decides to have a little, and he's looking, he's definitely looking at number 2 shirt and maybe 1, so he's having a good season. So big up Sam Johnson. I think they got another goalkeeper in though.
They got Henderson, but he got Henderson again, innit?
Yeah. But no, Sam Johnson, big him up. He's doing good now.
Then we had Fulham, Sheffield United, the relegation teams. Sheffield United, with any hope?
And then he changed their keeper.
You say that now,
Do
and
that.
then
Follow them
they'll
up.
beat us when we. I think we're playing them when we get back.
They can beat us, but the keeper. I'm not.
Who's
gonna lie,
worse,
I don't like
Onana
to
and him?
Nah, he's Foden, man.
Who's worse?
I'm not even sure he's a goalkeeper.
No,
You know when you line your CV?
Onana's not goalkeeper. Onana's a
He's
centre
not
mid.
no.
Onana's a centre mid.
No, but this guy is not a goalkeeper. That 8 that he conceded wasn't an accident. Nah,
You acting like you could have saved any of them, bro.
He lied on his CV, bro. No. He lied on his CV. He doesn't even try.
Cool. We battle the goalkeepers when you guys play them.
You've already touched on Everton, and I agree with what you're saying. I think like they've been playing well, especially Decore. And the thing is, Decore, like it's unfortunately not a finisher. One of those players that, because if he is,
He's positioning.
he's always
engine.
always finds
That's
himself
what
in
I'm gonna say.
position.
That's
Yeah,
my best attribute of him. His engine. Is
always finds himself in position
Goal,
to score
yeah.
goals. So yeah,
What was their score? They won 3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
Yeah, they could have scored more.
Harrison's goal.
They could have
That's
scored
a nice
more.
little pickup, though.
Yeah.
That's a nice little pickup. Yeah,
Obviously, Chelsea's back on form. We're touching Chelsea.
It's just Burnley, but
Two
I mean, you guys
two
beat Burnley
games.
1-0.
2 games
Say-
away
just
from.
say it.
exactly.
They
it's
went
only
there.
Burnley.
They went there. Whooped them 4-1, bro.
Yeah. Away from home. 2 away from home. To be fair, is not Fulham.
And I watched the Fulham game. They played well in
They
that.
played well.
Yeah,
And
they
now,
played well.
and then look, the real test is going to come next against you
Yeah,
guys.
that's
So
the real
like,
test, yeah.
but what? And then obviously what you wouldn't like, because now they'll like the team would have feel like they build a bit of confidence now, and now they're going to look going into that Arsenal game knowing very well that this is our real test.
You're gonna deal with them.
So you reckon?
I see it one way, yeah. Arsenal win.
I'm looking forward to
Only
it, bro.
way I see it is an Arsenal win.
All right, cool. And the last one is Spurs and Luton. Luton are definitely going down, bro. They are done.
Yeah, they just came here.
Got a question.
They just came here to sightsee, though.
And what I like is that
They came to
their
the fans
fans
to sightsee.
understand that. I
Yeah.
like fans that know what their team is.
Our team shit.
They did way too much. They're not. You know when you get somewhere like, I took a wrong turn.
Yeah.
So just enjoy the scenery
shouldn't
while
be
you're
here.
here. That's it.
But Yves Bissouma, what a fucking numpty.
Stupid
bro. What a
fucking
numpty.
against
bro.
Luton.
What a numpty,
Luton.
bro.
It's Luton that you're trying to con. You're diving for.
I'm telling you, bro, there needs to be a new segment in football where it's called slap a player. Like managers should be allowed to slap players, bro.
The manager was defending him after.
Yeah. I mean, he said Biss has been amazing all season, which he has, and he saved them. But nah, man, you can't be on a yellow and then go dive. So come on, bro. If you were playing for my team, I would want to slap him. What are you doing,
It's not
bro?
like you're playing Man City.
Yeah,
It's the Champions League final when you need something.
That's irresponsible, you know. That's actually irresponsible.
Yeah, I'll be angry.
No, I'll be
angry.
fucking. No, if I'm Madison and Sonnet, I'll look at it like, you're a fucking idiot, bro. You're messing up
I'm
my.
not getting on the coach. I'll say take the fucking train. There's train that gets.
No, big man saying that was not. That was
Train.
if they lost the game or drew yesterday, that was a bit all
Yeah,
his
take
fault.
the train.
But big up my boy Madders with the assist.
Cool. Just the last.
Some people saying he's the best signing of the season so far, but
Cool. We got last 5 minutes. I think this is something that we haven't done this season. I think I'll dedicate this segment to our boy. I think we all love Jude on this pod. Obviously gone to Real Madrid, scored 10 in 10. I don't know the amount of assists, but I think overall his performance overall has just been quality. There has been some games that obviously it was. Yeah, I think it was just okay. That
Okay.
because
Well,
he
you
scored,
score,
people forget that.
That's what you need to do.
Yeah,
It's either you score or you
but for
perform.
me, and I think I was speaking to Ade about this. I think one of the positives for him is that they don't have a proper striker. Obviously, Jesus is there, but
I like Joselu.
he's allowed.
Respected him way too many times.
That'd be like
He's allowed to pick up space. The spaces that he's getting in
Perfect.
is perfect for him, right? Like because. And plus, I think sometimes they just play 2 up top with
Like,
Yeah,
Vinicius
so
and
Vinicius.
Rodrigo.
because once they
Yeah.
drift out, they drift
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
him.
And
And
Vinicius
it's
just
just
come
him.
back. Vinicius
So-
just come back.
Yeah, so he gets that space. He can run into like whatever
Yeah.
space he wants within the box, and he will find that space. He's not knowing that no one will be occupying that space.
Yeah.
And you can see it from like some of the goals he scored with the tap-ins and stuff, because he scored a couple like that. So I think that has helped him massively. But take nothing away from the boy, because a lot of people has gone to a club like that and they've sunk.
Eden Hazard,
It's simple as that.
some guy that used to play for Real Madrid. He's fat now though.
So no, like, what do you guys thoughts on how he's played so far?
Well, it's amazing, man. Best decision he ever made was going to Dortmund over United. So long may he continue.
Oh shit, that could have been your player.
He could have never been up there because God loves him.
Yeah.
He made the right decision. He made
Fact.
the right
Yeah,
decision.
yeah,
Like as much as I
facts.
wanted him, made the right decision. So got nothing but love for him.
Yeah.
I don't want people to suffer for United. I don't want that. So yeah.
Poor boy.
Oh.
What are you saying, Ham?
Oh no, bro. I can't speak highly enough of Jude. I love Jude, bro. I was screaming on this pod like too. I don't give a fuck who plays for England or who plays centre mid. Jude has to be playing football. I didn't care if he was 14 or 13. I was screaming, he has to be playing, starting 90 minutes. Jude is the real deal, bro. The reason why he wears number 22 because he can do everything on the football pitch, and you're seeing it on the biggest scale, on the biggest stage, innit? And whatnot, with him being able to do it for club and country as well. It's just his football IQ is beyond his years. Like, he's 20 years old, but he's playing as if he's 27, 28 in the pomp of his career, because he knows. When I watch Jude, it's him knowing what pass to play, what tempo, what disguise to put on it, when to go, when not to go, when to make a dummy run, when not to make a dummy run. And those things come with time and age and experience. He has that already at 20, which means that when he was at 14 and 15, he must have been a joke. Hence why the Birmingham retired his shirt when he was like 16. And he just gone from strength to strength. From Dortmund, he was playing with like good players, showing he was a standout player at Dortmund, innit? Him and
and he didn't come to Real just to sit in.
And the thing is that Real, what I love about Jude as well is that they're going for a mini transitional period, because obviously their midfield three that's got them all that success is obviously Casillas with you guys, and Kroos and Modric, their minutes are reduced. But Jude has gone in there and said, "Bro, it's fine, bro. I got this. Me, Tchouaméni and Camavinga, Valverde, we got, and them lot are top players. But Jude is still above them lot. So I can't speak highly enough of him. I think he's, like they say, he's the real deal, bro. And he will probably go down as the best export that we've had, innit? Because who's come out of our country and been like the best player?
Back in the day, the older ones, like in our age, 100%. But back in the day, there were a couple,
but he'll go down as
100%. Because this is still early, so in a few years, we'll forget.
And he'll be a Real Madrid legend as well. Real Madrid legend.
He's getting ready for the statue. That's why he's got the celebration. Because that statue.
That celebration is mad still.
Yeah. May it long continue anyway, because like for someone that young and to be doing what he's doing at this age, like it's easy to watch him and forget that he's actually only 20.
Yeah, he's different class, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Different class, bro. That's what £100 million gets you, bro. That's what it should look like, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear that. All right, cool. We're taking a break next week because of international. We'll be back the week after. Bro. Massive game. Chelsea against Arsenal. And
who you guys got?
We got a massive game.
Who?
The battle of the keepers.
Oh, you got Sheffield United, yeah? What, away?
Away.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Cameron Archer.
Both games are on the Saturday, so...
both games are on Saturday?
Yeah, you're playing at 5:30, we play at 8, straight after you. Ooh. So it's a double. So we can watch that together. So...
Don't worry, we've got this.
All right, cool. All right, thanks, people. Thanks for listening. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. And as I stated earlier on, if you can, just write a few questions for us to answer on there, and then we'll make sure we address it. And lastly, if you do want to come on, let us know as well. I've been trying to arrange that as well. And we out. Peace.
Peace.